immediately. But if they should do that, they will not be able to move to any level. And they want to attend to everyone. So if they now stand to discover whom you are, they may be just 2 rows. But the next thing to move around is to call you out. And when they call you out, you see the evangelist will follow them and say, go out, go out. They can deliver you immediately, but because they don't want to waste time. And they want to make sure you receive a complete deliverance. And complete deliverance followed by confession, complete confession. Because these people, when you expose them, whom you are, is another weapon, apart from delivering you. The processing of deliverance must complete before you can receive that deliverance. That processing is what they are trying to follow now. Like the people out there now, you can see them outside. They just arrest them. They have not delivered them. And it's a very, 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 very painful thing when you are arrested and maybe next week you now come back. At that moment you are arrested, throughout that way you will not even understand what you are doing. It's they give you chloroquine. See people here now, they are worried. See them standing. If they say tomorrow, they will be worried. Even some of them will not be able to eat. They will not understand what is wrong with them. As if you chloroquine within you. It's like somebody who is arrested, but he is not yet loosed. So like people out there now, they are arresting them. Arresting in the spiritual realm means these people cannot come to you again. You cannot go to them. But the chain is with you. They will be running for you. You will be running for them. All you need just to deliver you from whatever symptom they are putting in your body. So people out there that you can see them, because there is no time, they cannot deliver them. They can only arrest them. They will not be able to finish. They will not be able to deliver them. Because if they should do that, we are not going to live here today. Because they need to listen to them and give them that deliverance, the one you have been saying this morning. But if they should go over this, we are not going to live here today. But the first thing they need to do is just to arrest them. After putting them and arrest them, now it could be, if they refuse to come next week, I know a sister that had been arrested for 3 years, since 3 years. And later he came back. 3 years. He came here. And when he was arrested, he jumped the bay anyway, but the chain, hands, leg, for 3 years. Before later he came back. They will not be able to come to him, to her. She will not be able to go to them. So what people you are seeing now, they are just being arrested. They are arresting them one by one, but they cannot deliver them today because of time. Are you with me? Yes, sir. So now, when they talk to you, they feel what come out of them is resurrection power. It spark. If there is danger in you, they know. It will reflect in their machine, in their heart, in their body, in their life. Like I have said, before supremacy of this could now come to you, the word must get into your blood to gain that supremacy over you. The word of God, must get into your blood. For the word to get into the blood, it means it has taken over you. Anything that gets to your blood, gets over you. So that is it. When the word gets into your blood, now that is when it can gain the supremacy. And when it gains supremacy, then what we are talking about. So now, your case now, you may look down of yourself. You may not understand why you are not being called out. Many of you, because of problem you have. Many of us because sickness, disease. Many of us because our business is not moving. Many of us because the home, our marriage life is in shambles. A lot of things you are complaining now that I'm supposed to be brought out. No. to bring you out is not as a result of the problem you are facing. Sometimes your problem may be, you may have the greater problem here, whereas you have no demon in you. The greater one. Maybe your marriage is in trouble, your business is there, everything is down. Maybe you are being afflicted. There is a difference between affliction and possessed. If I'm talking to you, let us see your hand. There's a difference between what? And possessed. Paul Apostle was afflicted. He was not possessed. Paul, the Apostle Paul, was afflicted with thorn in his flesh. But that affliction was from the pit of hell. To something come from pit of hell from me is from Satan. He was afflicted with that tongue, not that he possessed. If I'm talking to you, let me see your hand. So don't just come to judgment that my business is not moving, my this is not moving, my marriage is not, it's in shambles, everything, I have sickness in me, I possess. No. No. Some people will just come to conclusion and say, no, I'm possessed. No. Let me tell you, one may be possessed and will not experience those destruction, but they will be using him or her to destroy that. If I'm talking to you, let me tell you. Demon may be inside the temple of one, and that person will not have so much affliction we are talking about, but they will be using him or her to do havoc. Why himself may not, you may not even notice any pain, any trouble, even the business, everything you are looking at, you will look, it's okay, everything is okay. That is it. So people don't know the difference between that affliction and for one to what? Possessed. So I've given you a good example. If Apostle Paul was having thorn in his flesh, so painful, but the thorn in his flesh from the pit of what? From pit of hell. That is affliction. And he 3 times came to Jesus, to God, have mercy on me and heal me. The Lord said to him, my grace is sufficient for you. Another time, please, I need healing. The Lord said, my grace is sufficient for you. The 3rd time again, my grace is sufficient for you. He started to abandon that request. But we never learned that the thorn in his flesh was the one that killed him. Oh, the wise men, they have finished it. Rise up.